Oh my goodness. So fun.
And I gotta, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Hi everyone, it's Sherry here, and I am joined with Bridget tonight to do our monthly team webinar, and we are thrilled that you are joining us on this busy December night. And yeah, Bridget was just sharing, the 6 of us senior execs were just together for a wonderful week in northern Wisconsin, and we just had a wonderful time, and we were laughing because we had to take this selfie about 100 times in order to see all of our faces. So it was a great week, and we are looking forward to you when you join us as a senior exec with Forever. So let's get started, because we do have a full webinar here to share with you tonight, and we are thrilled you are with us. So get ready to type in the chat box, and we have, gosh, changed my mind a million times about, Mariana, are you on that you can do tickets tonight? I don't know if I ever got an answer from, she is not. Madeline, can you do tickets for us, please? Thank you, Madeline. Yep. All right, let's get going here. Don't get overwhelmed with all the things we talk about tonight. We're going to do a best of the best of 2017. So many things worked in 2017 that we don't want to stop doing what works, right? And I know everyone has told me, you've shared so many great ideas in 2017, and there's no way I could have done them all, and that's okay. We're going to review the best of the best, and we want you to pick one thing tonight. That's why we call ourselves Team Empower. It's the power of one, taking one thing and set it into action, because we love to see you succeed. And like I said, I'm shared with Bridget tonight, and if you didn't hear all of this tonight, Melody Whitehead from California is going to be repeating this in 2 hours, but the exact same webinar. So certainly do not need to do both. So why are we, hold on, having a little, okay, here we go. My goal is never to repeat what you hear on Home Office webinar, which is the first Wednesday of every month at noon Central. We would love for you to catch the recording. You can see on the training page here where it's listed under ambassador information, and you are going to see all of the recording here. So if you've already listened to that webinar, tap yes in the chat box and get yourself a ticket. And we don't want to repeat information. That's never our goal. We want to just kind of really maybe do a little overview, but we want to really engage and get a little bit more of what we do actually, since we are in the field. But I don't want you to miss this, because on December 11th through the 23rd, there's daily exclusives. And a lot of these are exclusive, like you won't be able to buy them later on. And I've noticed they're bigger kits. So make sure you're taking take a quick look every day at the deal of the day, and so you don't miss that. So we want to make sure I'm not moving. Okay. Here's something I posted on my client page the other day, and I thought maybe you'd want to steal this. I will post all of these slides on our team page as well, so you can steal anything you want for your client page. So who wants to hear? This is what I wrote in the comment. Who wants to hear how Forever Storage can benefit you and your family like it has mine, or make the perfect gift the person who has it all? And I'm going to be honest, I only got one interaction on this so far, because I know Facebook is a place where I advertise. It is not the place where I plan to sell. So I love posting that, and then my follow-up is what's going to get me the lead. So I just wanted to remind you of that, is that Facebook, we talked about this in 2017, Facebook is a time to post and to get, be your advertising, be your billboard for your business, and then the phone call is where I seal the deal. So I posted it, but I don't get magic off my post. It's when I follow up and make the phone calls. Oops, I really liked Juliana posted. It just kind of shows the difference of Forever, and I will post this as well, so don't worry about snipping it. But basically the gist of is something you can share with your clients, especially at maybe retreats or events, is that, do you want this system and repeating, or do you want this system? It's so much easier. So I thought it was a great visual. I'll post that so we can get that out. Bridget, do you want to share about these?
Absolutely. So starting the day after Christmas, we have a week long to finish the year strong. New year, new you. Get the deals with the promo code NEWYOU18. So obviously 20% off storage on 25 gigabytes or more, not the initial 10. That will be $199 now going forward until I think Black Friday maybe. So that was a once a year thing. So going forward, 25 or more. Save 20% on artisan printed products, save 20% on retiring digital art. I'm surprised to see the Forever conversion box back at 10%. That's awesome, because that's not a very big markup. So to have that on sale again is pretty exciting. And then, of course, 20% on Forever print photo books. So that's the last week to close the year. And I know I'm working for those trip points, and this will help me. So I hope it'll help you too and help others.
Yeah, and that, I think conversion is a great time because of the new year. So that is in everyone's New Year's resolution is going to be decluttering and organizing. And so what a great opportunity that last week to have that conversion box on sale. So this is something that Madeline shared with us when we were in Wisconsin together. And I just thought it was really interesting. And I'd love to, Bridget, to share your thoughts on this.
Absolutely. This I shared on my team call the other night, and it really just hit home that we have something so special. And when other companies are marginal thinking and their business plans are not changing, or they don't want to change because that's not the business model they're in, like Google or iCloud or Snapfish or Shutterfly or any of those other companies, they're like the Blockbuster. So marginal thinking, they have what they have. They're not permanent. They're sold on temporary. They will never have what we have with the guarantee fund and the endowment fund and the file migration and all those things. So this is a story. Is Blockbuster made most of its money on late fees. So their business model was come in, rent, and keep them at your house. We want to charge you every night that you don't bring them back, right? They made 90% of their money on late fees. Netflix was exact opposite. They had you pay a monthly fee, and you could keep it as long as you want, but just when you returned it, you got a new one through the mail, or now it's streaming. So it was the exact opposite business model. And what is interesting is Netflix wanted to partner or buy Blockbuster or vice versa, and Blockbuster was not open to new ways, and now they're out of business. And so long story short, Blockbuster was marginal thinking. They were short-sighted in their thinking, and Netflix came and is now the household name of streaming. And so sometimes big companies look at things marginally and they're not open to a better way. So Blockbuster is out of business, and our business model with our guarantee is different from everyone else. People need to hear about us. So we are the Netflix of the bottom line. We are the Netflix of the photo industry. And you just know the more people we educate, the better it's going to be for all of us who are out here giving the presentation, giving away this presentation, sharing how special this is, this newer technology with the cloud, because some people don't trust the cloud or know what the cloud really even is. So please, please, please do your best to share our guarantee and what makes us different without demeaning or bashing those other companies, because they're great. They're just temporary. It's a totally different business model. And that's what we just wanted you to take away from this story with Blockbuster and Netflix, is it's a different business model. And we're hoping that, we all know intuitively that Forever is the long-term final solution that will be around for generations. And I'll live you and me. And so yay for Netflix, yay for Forever.
Yeah, awesome. And totally, you are what makes us different as well as our business model. We are the secret sauce of our business. So a lot of times in the beginning of the year, we want to think about a focus word. And a lot of time that focus word is one word that you're going to take across your whole life of your family, your every aspect of your life. But I was just thinking of my forever word. And my forever word, I've been thinking a lot about this. And I was just thinking about how great so many things happened in 2017. But what I want to focus on 2018 is I want this to be our fun job. A lot of you have a full-time job yet out there, and I want to help make this forever your fun job. How fun is it to say that, you go to your daytime job and then you do at night or in the weekends, you do your fun job. I also want to help working on making it simple and doable to help you with your clients, making it more simple and doable, and for you as a business model. So those are words that I'm going to work on this year. And my phrase for my clients and for you is I'll meet you where you're at, and then let's take a step forward together. And I think that's really important. We're going to talk a lot about that tonight. But we're going to meet our clients, and we're going to meet ourselves, and we're going to meet our business where we're at. And then with your upline and myself, we're going to help you. We're going to take a step together forever. All right, Bridget, real quick, why do they want to come? Oh, did I lose Bridget? All right.
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was on mute. Okay, no. Only because live is the place for inspiration, education, and motivation. Say that with me. Inspiration, education, and motivation. This is where everything happens. Light bulb moments, relationships, training. It's all here. And this is the most fun I think a lot of us have all year. And so just getting together and sharing your heart and just casting the vision for our future and being together. And $199 through the end of the year, you guys, this is the best gift to give yourself. If someone's wondering what to give you, wrap something up under the tree, make this your priority and get to live. Pittsburgh, our home city, and I'm thrilled. I've never been to the home office, and there's going to be tours, and I want to climb up that or not the elevator, not the ladder, but I want to go up the elevator and look down on the ice skating rink and really just be in that energy of our home city. So please come with me. And who will you invite, right?
There's ice skaters in August, Bridget. We are going to be in trouble.
Well, maybe there'll be something there.
Please, gosh, no. All right, we have something really exciting and thrilling to invite you to take opportunity here. We have a Christmas opportunity, and we would love for you to earn a special VIP treatment, one drawn from each senior exec team at Live. So six of you ambassadors on our teams, one from each senior exec team, so 6 total, will be drawn. So one from my team, one from Bridget's, one from Melody's, one from Madeline's, one from Mariana's, and one from Pam's team will be drawn. And that person will be treated like a VIP at Live. All right. And so we would, in order to earn that, we would love for you to share what you love with Forever over a cup of tea or coffee, in my sense, in December, and you could be entered to win. So for every $1,000 you sold in December, you will earn a ticket into this drawing. And for every team member added, you will also add. And some of you are well on your way, and some of you are like, oh, it's the 12th of December. Exactly. It's only the 12th of December. There's so much opportunity ahead with the holiday season. Think how many people you're going to see and talk to over the next few weeks. And then who's going to be willing to work to close that final week of December where everyone has New Year's resolutions on the mind. That last week of January, last week of December is going to be huge. And so don't tell yourself it's already December 12th. Tell yourself it's only December 12th. There is so much greatness happening, because how you sell Forever is you talk to people, you share, and you are going to see more people in the next 3 weeks than you probably saw in the whole month of October and November. You're actually going to see them face to face, and that is where we sell. And so we are going to be thrilled to treat you like a VIP, and we can't wait to get the tickets in there, and we will draw that early in January. So keep earning tickets, and like I said, you earn a ticket for every 1,000 sold and for every new team member you add. So keep talking the talk. We never want you to quit. This is an old slide, so real quick. You never know. You never know when that person is going to turn the corner and wants to buy a terabyte for each of her children. You don't know when someone's going to ask you to make a book for 150 times. But I'm going to say it again. For this trip isn't only going to make your business stronger, you're going to make money along the way, and you never know. We are so proud to have Madeline on our team who's already earned it. And we are not going to quit trying. We're going to keep doing what brings us joy, because I never know what's going to turn that corner. I never know. So we are never going to quit, and you're going to be better because of it. All right, Bridget, give them a shout. Look at this great list.
Wow. Be seen in 2018 in more than one way. Be seen with recognition, be seen working in your accounts. But look at these team builders. 11, Candace. 9, Pam. 8, Sherry, our own leader, is walking the walk. 3 new team members, Madeline, Marlisa. 2 new team members, Cheryl, Jenny. Awesome. Look at all these one people. People, when you share the opportunity, that is new blood that is a shot in the arm. Your business grows. That is building a business when you're adding team members and duplicating yourself. So congratulations, team builders. Unstoppable November ambassadors with $1,000 or more. Look at these numbers. Holy banoli. I just love seeing all these names, and one person can sell $10,000 in 1 month, Madeline, Sherry. I mean, this just shows to me what good customer service does, because these people have clients. These people have been doing this for years and years and built up this momentum, and have people ordering with, very little effort. They're still supporting them, but this is residual. This is real residual income. And I can't wait until so many of us are there, and that is just so residual. It takes effort, don't get me wrong, and it takes a lot of support tech support, Madeline, and Sherry holding events and encouraging people and giving them ideas. And so thank you for sharing all of your knowledge and all of your wisdom and all of your ideas with us.
Yes, lots of connections, and we're going to talk about connecting, but I would love to do a shout out for all of our new people that got new titles. We have Senior Ambassador Rhonda Bartelt on my team, and we have Lead Ambassadors Candace on Madeline's team and Lori on Pam's team. And we have Senior Lead Ambassadors Cheryl on Pam's team and Marlisa on, and as you can see, those 2 stars that helped other people promote to lead and senior lead are promoted themselves to senior executive. And we couldn't be prouder of Madeline and Pam for promoting to the top level of the company, but we couldn't be prouder for each of you for believing in, maybe you sold your first account, maybe you sold your first print book. All of you made so many great accomplishments. So it's not always about the title, it's about making a difference and growing in your business. And so many of you did that. And real quick, just giving a shout out here of our top names over here and our top 10. But if you haven't seen this, you make sure you take a look on your exec Facebook page about the top 13 in sales in qualified ambassadors and ambassadors are going to win these amazing 13 gifts. And the top 13 in lead and above are going to earn these amazing gifts. So some of these over here are not leaders. So like Holly, I'm sure is high on the list over here as a senior ambassador. So that's awesome. So all of these are over here, right, on this lead chart. So Holly is really number 1 on our team on this chart. So our team is amazing. You guys are going to be in these top 13. Let's take all 13. Let's take all 26 spots, right? Why not, right?
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Real quick, we got to get going. We have a lot of meat to this thing, but we are going to read our spotlights. And Pam is spotlighting Priscilla. What I love about Priscilla is her heart to make wonderful gifts for her friends and family. She's a faithful teammate who keeps us on track, working on our accounts and having fun as fellow ambassadors. This year, she made calendars and ornaments that are just precious and amazing reminder of sweet memories that will be forever treasured gifts. Priscilla, we hope you're on. I'm pretty sure you are. Type in you are and you get a ticket. And I am going to move us forward. Oh, this is my girl.
Those cheeks on that little guy.
Mary, what I love about Mary is not only does she ask for advice, but she quickly applies it. This giving spirit helps everyone she meets and is meeting her personal best over and over the last couple of months. We're so proud of you, and I love connecting with you. And I hope you're on here, or I hope you're listening to the recording. So, Bridget.
Yes, spotlight on Becky from Melody. Oh, go back one.
I'm sorry. Yep, there we go.
That's okay. Yep. Okay. Spotlight lead ambassador Becky O'Mell. Celebrating Becky O'Mell, who's had her personal best 1,300 in team sales and 4,600 plus. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yes. Plus, she added 2 new team members in November. She is passionate about helping others and embraces all Forever products, sharing what she has found and loved. Congratulations, Becky, and thank you for sharing the gift of Forever and blessing others. From Melody. Becky, we hope you are on, and if you are, type yes or live. Go ahead.
All right. And Mariana is celebrating Mary, and she has many fond memories of Mary as they grew up together. Mary has a illustrious career in ballet, but Mary also is a talented ballet costume designer, a jewelry designer, and photo book designer. Mary just completed a very personal, beautiful artisan photo book that is retrospective of her ballet career. She is using her book to show fellow dancers and others how they can make similar books for them. It's exciting that Mary sees the possibility of doing this kind of work using Forever for the transfer of photos from client to artist and then using Artisan to create the books. Congratulations for being vulnerable and personal in your photo book career and then using the book and Forever as the vehicle in her photo book design business. So we are glad you're here, Mary.
Spotlight on you, Deb. Deb Rodriguez from Boise, Idaho is a mom of 3 teenagers, works full-time, and is a digital guru. She even has her own website, Deb Digital Tips. Deb is always in the top 10 in sales in Madeline's team and believes in Forever's permanent storage and is passionate about people using their storage. Thanks for being a part of Forever, Deb. Awesome work. Qualified ambassador, congratulations.
Go ahead, Bridget.
And I'm spotlighting Jamie, and Jamie is, congratulations, Jamie, on printing your first ever photo book through Forever Print. As a seasoned genealogist, your new love of photos and stories is eternal. Your business experience and vision makes you the future of Forever. I'm celebrating all that you are because you belong here. Jamie Sitaro Machinsky. Always and forever, Bridget. Congratulations, Jamie.
Yeah, those are just wonderful. I love
stunning.
getting those in from all the senior execs. They all spotlight one person, and we just love celebrating you and the all that you have accomplished and all that you are. So we are going to move into the best of 2017. So sharing ideas from 2017. I'm going to apologize if some are repeat that you've already applied, but I know a lot of them you've told me that you love the idea, but you haven't applied it. So I would love for you to take one tonight and really decide when in December or January you're going to set this into action. And I love these couple of quotes from our new senior executives. Madeline says, go give the gift of forever. Go give the presentation. Gift the presentation of forever. I love that because forever truly is a gift. I mean, I know you and I believe it, but we have to tell people or they're never going to understand it. You can post until you're blue in the face, but until you talk to someone and really gift it to them and tell them about it, they don't understand it. But also gift the business opportunity and gift all of Forever product lines by telling people about it. And Senior Executive Pam Van Ruckel said, be fearless for a day. Her team worked fearlessly the last day of the month to promote. And we just want you to work fearless and know that when you get a no, it's not a no, I don't like you. It's just no, then that time is not right for some people. And to, be brave and fearless to know to check back with them. So as we share these ideas, if you want any additional details about any of these ideas, please talk to your upline or one of us senior execs about them. We're not going to go in full detail because they are topics we've covered before, but we do want to remind you of the ones that worked for our team, because you may be saying, oh, that works for Sherry, but it won't work for you. And the answer is no. All of these things that I'm going to share tonight, or we're going to share tonight, are things that worked for many, many people on our team. And I know they can work for you if you want to apply them. And you may need some more tips or advice or details from your upline or your senior exec, but don't be afraid to ask us. That's what we're here for. So the first one is our moving forward groups. All of us senior execs will be starting these again in January. I can't say enough about how amazing everyone in my moving forward group was. And so in the new year of 2018, do you want to move forward with confidence, skill, and consistency with sharing program? Now, this is not about promoting to the next level. This is moving forward, and we respect your steps as how far you want to go and how fast you want to go, but we want to be there every inch of the way. And so we had about 50 people join us, and they all moved forward. And Chris on Bridget's teams moved from personal use to a business builder now after listening to Darren Hardy's Compound Effect in her car, and now she's sharing Forever at work anytime she can. Many had personal bests. Everyone grew. We had friends. We talked, we shared, and I know that every person told me they were glad they joined. Ask your exec when they are starting their next moving group. Will you say yes? Will you join our next new moving forward group together? We'd love to have you. So talk to your senior exec or message them and tell them you want to be part of it. All right, this one is pretty dear and near to my heart, Bridget, so I'm going to take over. I really focused 2017 about working in my account for 15 minutes a day. And I highly promoted this on our Facebook pages and ambassador pages, because what I found is that I wasn't working in my account because I was waiting till I had 2 or 4 hours to work off my photos. And let's be real, I never could find it. And so I decided I had to teach myself to work in my photos in 15 minutes because that's what I could find. I call it my me time. I like to do it with my coffee, but we have to find a time that works for you, okay? So finding the 15 minutes, we all waste 15 minutes a day. Don't even tell me you don't have 15 minutes. I know you do. I know you can get up 15 minutes earlier. I know you can set your alarm clock 15 minutes before it goes off. We can all get out of bed 15 minutes or stay up 15 minutes later. We can all spend 15 minutes less on Facebook. I want you to do this with me. And then I want to help you help your clients do the same and help them manage and delete and organize. And we can do it from our phones. I do it in the car all the time when I'm waiting for my kids. And I want you to do this with me. So I am putting out a new challenge, and I'm going to be posting this every Thursday. I'm going to be coming up with a new little fun to bring back the fun in our job. And so this next week, Thursdays, it will be just a quick question. When are you going to work in your photos this week? You don't have to tell me how many times you do it. You don't have to keep track. Just tell me, when's the best time for you to work in your account? Because our challenge is to be seen in our photos in 2018, be seen in 2018. And before we can even share Forever with everyone in the world, we have to be in love with our Forever account, and we have to be in love with our photos. I am so truly passionate that if you are in your accounts for 15 minutes a day, you will grow your business because you'll be thrilled to share with others. And so every Thursday, please check our Facebook page and comment, play along. I'll tell you, there's nothing better than when you guys play along with my silly questions on Facebook. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to myself. And then it's like I'm talking to my children, like talking to myself. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, Bridget, you want to talk about having a no frills event monthly?
Yes. Well, as we're getting more and more people working in their accounts, we really want to gather them. If you're local, so no frills. Oh, my computer just died. Oh, no frills monthly event. Message one friend and set aside a date for the two of you to work on your photos. This goes back to that kitchen table. Just gather them, gather the people, then invite others. If no one else shows up, it's okay because you have time to work on your own photos. And that's, you know, the discipline that it takes to keep working in your own account and not, like Madeline said, not going to the refrigerator, you know, pick up that phone or work on your photos, do something when you've already scheduled that time. Be in business, be a good boss to yourself, right? Keep yourself employed. Offer to a different friend the next month to set aside a date, then go to their home and this event will grow. I promise if you keep offering monthly, become a professional inviter. Just keep inviting. Always have something on your calendar and keep inviting, keep inviting. I know this because this was me years ago, and this is absolutely, Sherry could be saying that, I could be saying that, and that's what we do. Is it's a numbers game. Just keep inviting and always have a no frills monthly event on your calendar. So no frills, no work for you, the BYOB or BYO snack. So however it looks, just get the people together.
Years it was me and one friend, and it was me and another friend the next month. And you know what? Then it went to 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and now I consistently have 20 to 40 coming. So please just keep doing it. It's fun too.
And tell us, Sherry, can you tell us what day you pick monthly? Is it different every month or is it the same?
Really good comment. A lot of people will tell you to pick the same day so your clients will know it's always the second Tuesday or the third Thursday or something like that. But personally, that doesn't work for me because of my personal life. And so, and for my friends, because a lot of my friends are just like me. We have crazy schedules. And so what I found worked best for my group is to mix it up, because some of the moms would say to me, I never can come on Tuesday because my husband, plays, baseball, and never can come on Thursday. I never can come on Wednesday. Don't do it Wednesdays. I always teach, CCD or whatever. And so I do mix it up. I move it through a Monday through Thursday, but I give them at least a month's head notice. And usually we try to plan 2 or 3 months out. So I always feel like they have plenty of notice to plan but I do move it a Monday through Thursday, never a weekend, but that's my monthly date. I do weekend retreats twice a year, but my monthly date, and the reason I do that is personally, I don't want to work on the weekends all the time, but if you want to, if that works for you, you go for it, right? You have to make it work for you in your business, okay? So if you want to do, I think you should all start with no frills. Like Bridget said, have one on your calendar at all times. At all times, you should have one event on your calendar. So when you are out and about and you're talking to people and you're meeting people, you don't have to be like, well, I'll send you an email. Well, no, that's not good. Tell them one day you are going to get together that, they could join your group presentation, or you can come and learn more. Or they can just come have a girls' night, come have a glass of wine, no frills, no work. Just come and I'll share some ideas with you, right? Easy peasy. Or if you have a few coming now consistently, let's say you have 6 coming consistently, maybe it's time to try a click club. And this is where, it's what it is it's like a workshop once a month. That's what I call it, a click club. But what happens is mine are at a Holiday Inn at a hotel, and they sign up for the year. So these ladies commit for the year. And so your price tag is going to be different than mine. I live in central Wisconsin. It's based on your room space, or based if you can do it in your house, or if you have a free place, or, a restaurant room where they can order dinner. You figure it out. But what my ladies do is they pay, it's actually $60 now, that changed. They pay $60 for the entire year, and then they can come all 12 sessions, or they can pay $10 drop-in fee, and they can go month to month. Okay, and so basically it's just a workshop. I really don't do all that much craziness there besides help people. You can offer the overview beginner. We'll talk about the mom and me. We also do those there. So it's just a workshop, but what I love about it is that I have people prepay, so I know the room is paid for. But if you get a free room, maybe the the charge is different, or if they have to order a meal, you just have to set it up. So if you want to talk to somebody about Click Clubs, let your upline leader know, or one of your execs, and we will talk to you more about details and how we can make that work. So Bridget talked a little bit about residual sales. Bridget, you want to take this?
Absolutely. So the importance of sharing or leading with payment plans. I know we all want that big sale, but honest to goodness, think of the future. And if you get, you know, those $19 payment plans add up month after month. And I love knowing I have over $400 in personal sales every single month because of payment plans. And that to me is going to keep growing because we have to meet people where they're at. Please don't, please share the payment plans. Even though they don't go on sale, that may be the best thing. And it's okay to have, you know, I tell people, buy the biggest house you can afford, and so you can live in it while you pay it off, and then you can even have more than one payment plan going if you need to, because that's a possibility. So it does fit every budget. It is real residual income, and it will compound. And the more people that we get using their accounts, and, you know, every time they see that dinged out of their account, they're like, oh, I got to use my account. Kind of like a gym membership, but we want them, but it's paid off in 12 payments. And so that is overlooked by so many because we all want those big sales, but I promise you those big sales add up. And the more that we can get more people on a payment plan, I think the more that it's for everyone. It is for everyone. So offer both and let them decide what is best for them. Remember, the 10 gigabytes will not be on sale, and so that's always $199 right now. And the $19 a month is a great start, but we all know that's not enough space for someone who wants to back up their phone and get all their stuff there. So always start with one payment plan, and they can add on another when they're ready. And it really is, I think, the way to get into everyone's home.
Yeah, it's a great way because everyone can do $19 a month. Let's talk a little bit about Forever Print. These slides are old, but man, has it really been a huge impact on my business. I have to tell you about my friend Jackie. She was a Creative Memories client of mine for years, had Artisan, never, ever, ever, ever made a book with Artisan. She started a lot. I helped her a lot. I trained her a lot. I answered 1 million questions for her, and she never, ever finished a book. And she bought Forever Storage just a week ago or so, and she's already made four for Christmas gifts, and I didn't answer one question. She did it all on her own, and she is so proud of herself, and she can't wait to make more. Now, Forever Print is probably not for your die-hard Artisan users that love Artisan. Forever Print is for everyone else in your life. How many Artisan users do you have that actively use Artisan? Don't take Forever Print to them. That's not for them. They are loving Artisan. Let them love Artisan. How many people in your life do not make books with Artisan, or maybe take an entire year to make a book in Artisan, or 3 years? Forever Print is for them. It really, really is. They love it. They don't care. My one friend said, I will do it as long as I can't move things. And I was like, whoa, this is like, you know, not my world. I like to be able to move things. And I said, why don't you want to move things? She said, because once I start moving things, it takes me an hour to get a page done because I have so much flexibility. I can't focus and I can't get it done, and it never looks as nice. I just want to be able to plop in the pictures and be done. I'm like, well, Forever Print is for you. It's also for our Mac users, people that are way behind, but more so it's for kids. Oh my gosh, have we had fun with our Mommy Me events. Tina Becker, who is on the call, and Brenda Larson and I have been doing these Mommy Me events. And I had one mom say, well, I don't know what pictures to use. I don't care. Let the kids take 50 selfies of you two before you come. A softcover book is like under $20. It's cheaper than a movie to spend quality time with your child or your grandchild. These Mom and Me events and Nana and Me have been priceless. For no other reason, do this for the sheer smiles that you will get watching these Mom and Me's and Grandmas and Me's and little 8-year-olds teaching Grandma how to use the computer. Honest to goodness, pick 50 to 100 photos and tell them to come. You know, I want everyone to do this. This works. Everyone that has done one has told me how wonderful and thrilling this is to see these generations work together. Here's Elizabeth Goodson sharing about her mom, and here is Elizabeth Goodson with her clients, and the little girl had a touch screen, and they were just going to town. You know that moms that work full time, they get home and they don't maybe want to leave their kids. They want to spend time with their kids. Moms, I don't know, unless it's different than me. I'm always looking for stuff to do with my kids that I can do together with them. That, it's not only it's just a great time. You can laugh and talk. And to be honest, any pictures work. It doesn't matter, at all. So if you want to hear more about my Mom and Me event, just go to trainings, and if you go under, you'll see my picture right here about Forever Print. So let's carry on and just show you a few pictures here. A couple tips if you are, I really want you to see these. These are my 2 tips. You see how I put the same picture in each box because it was a landscape picture and it didn't fit enough, and I just put the same picture and zoomed it in, moved one up, moved one down. I love that. Also, same picture here, just zoomed it in because I didn't have enough pictures for this page. So if you have an extra photo box, just pick one picture and zoom it in really close. It'll look like a total different picture. No one will even know. So love that tip as well.
Mary, you have to tell us what that dessert is in the middle.
Oh, this isn't a dessert. This is Vacation Bible School where I dress up. And this is the resurrection. But we did like
I thought it was a cup, like a trail mix or something. Oh, that is so funny.
But it's dirt, and we put grass seed here, so it grew grass. So the kids grew grass.
It's very beautiful. I couldn't tell what it was. That needs a journal box, right?
Yeah, right. Here's some books some clients and some team members have made. Look how beautiful they are. Pretty sure no one has even known that. You would never, if you feel limited when you're making the books, my advice to you is to make 10 more pages. Okay, so if you feel limited because things don't move, make 10 more pages and then go back to the beginning and look at your pages. And I think you're even going to forget why you felt something was wrong, because that's what I did. I went back and I was like, I don't even know why I was kind of frustrated. These are beautiful pages. And then when you get your book in your hands, show your friends and family. And I promise you, with 100% doubt, no one will notice if there was any little should have shimmied this picture here. No one. How about a barbecue books and beer? Or you can change the name if you want. But what about a Dad and Me book to make a book for mom? This little girl was priceless. We said, do you think maybe Dad would like to use to make a page? Because she made a Forever Print book, and I am not joking, less than 15 minutes. And she went to town. She was loving it, laughing. So we asked if Dad could make a page, and so she picked up Dad's hand and moved Dad's hand on the screen. She wouldn't even let him take control. I'm confident that Tina's client will be back to make another book for their mom. So that's Mom and Me. I want you to do it. I think you will just be, it'll bring joy to your life. Bridget, do you want to share about the public album?
Sure. If you haven't already made a public album yourself, I encourage you to go into your own account and set the settings to public and put some ideas in there or some pictures that you want to share with someone and search it, because it's so cool to know that we are a community, and from your friends and family tab, you can type in any of the leaders' names and see their public albums, or your friends' names and see if they have any public albums. With Sherry, she shared a ton of ideas that it's so easy to just click on something to order from her public album, add it to your cart, and check out as you as the ambassador. So you get commission on something someone else created, and all the leaders have been sharing. So really, it's unfortunate that we can't give credit exactly where credit is due. Sherry's made a lot. I know Kathy and Deanna and a bunch of other leaders have added to these public albums, and it's exciting what we can just order now from like an idea gallery. And so please, 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 it has been updated. Go there and see what you can add, especially when artisan gifts and photo gifts are on sale.
Yeah, and in the new year to get in the description all the art kits were used for each kit, and also who created it. So then you'll know, per se, who created it, and also what art kit. So if you want to know what art kit this is, I'm going to get that into the description. So I'll work on that. All right, we got to move ahead a little faster than we are because last year we did a finish in 4 with Forever Projects, and we're going to do it again with Forever Print. Stay tuned on this, but this will start in January. Basically, in the month of January, we will all make a Forever Print book together. So stay tuned, but get your theme ready, get your photos ready, and we'll start this in January. Finish in 4, meaning 4 weeks. I will give 4 simple homework assignments, and we will make a book together, and that way you can ask questions if you haven't. Most of the seniors or have been partnering, or someone's been doing a 1-hour Facebook event each month. And so personally invite your clients before you add them to our event. And the reason we need to do that is that if you just add them, they will get all the notifications, even if they say they don't click going. Okay, so make sure you are personally inviting them before you add them to the group, because we do not want someone to get 50 notifications in 1 hour. That would be really, really alarming to them if they didn't know they were going. So only invite people, talk to them first. Yes, whoever typed follow up, that was the answer. And if we can, they are the winner. They get a bonus ticket for whoever said follow up first, because these parties are not successful during the event. It's Fast and Furious posts to teach new people about, but almost every person that I've invited that's new has purchased afterwards when I follow up. If you don't want to follow up, don't invite anyone to these events. You can have your own. We are happy to share I'm happy to share the posts that I make, or just invite to your exec's page and do it together. It's more fun that way. All right, so this is what we're going to move into now, some new things. And we're going to talk about winning in your personal business in 2018. I know without a shadow of doubt that when I win in my personal business, the rest follows naturally. And when I don't take as much time in my personal business, my whole business kind of falls into little things. So let's win in our personal business in 2018, and the rest will follow. And we're going to share some ideas on how to do that. And when we were together last week, we were talking about the secrets of gaining new clients, engaging our current clients. And we were laughing because we all had the same answer. And Madeline put it so nicely that we have the answer how you can lose weight and make money. Okay, now this is from the straight
eye-catchy. Yeah.
Senior Executive Madeline Brownell. She is going to teach you how to lose weight and make money. And it's exactly what we all have been doing. And that's why we want to share this with you, because we feel like it's an amazing top secret. Because how often can you do those two things? Okay, are you guys ready for the secret? The secret is you need to pick up the 100-pound phone instead of picking up food. Madeline said when she didn't want to pick up that phone, she would find herself in the kitchen thinking that maybe the nervous pains of like picking up the phone, a little anxiety there, she thought she was hungry. So every time she was about to make a phone call, she realized that her tummy gurgling, she must have been hungry. So off to the kitchen she'd go again until she realized it was not her tummy gurgling because she was hungry, it's because she just had a little nervousness. But we all talked about it. All 6 of us senior execs get a little butterfly in the stomach when we are about to call clients. It's perfectly normal, perfectly natural. But the cool thing is, every one of us 6 said 3 seconds into the phone call or 10 seconds into the phone call, we all said, why were we nervous? This person is thanking us. This person says, thank you for thinking of me. They said, how did you know to call me today? I was just thinking of this. Or we heard, it sounds exactly what I need. Or I've been meaning to call you. We've also heard, thank you for not giving up on me. Or I was afraid to bother you because you're so busy. So thank you for taking your time and calling and offering. Every one of us said the same thing. We get the nervous stomach. We still made ourselves pick up the 100-pound phone. And every time, almost everyone thanked us for calling them. So if you get the nervous jitters before you pick up the phone, tell yourself it's not hunger pains and just pick it up and see what happens. Now, have we all gotten no's? Of course we have. And usually we just have to learn in our heart, it's okay to hear no thank you. It's okay to hear no now and it's not the right time. It's okay for them to say, please call me back in a couple of months, or I just can't afford it right now, or I'm just too busy. We all heard those, but never once did we hear, Sherry, you're dumb, I do not like you, don't ever talk to me again, or, leave me alone. We've never heard those things, and you won't either. I am 100% confident that we need to do more follow-up with our phone. We don't take it personal, but we do ask when is the best time to follow up, and we put it in our calendar and we make sure we do it. I believe that's the end of the secret of success for a successful 2018. I truly believe voice to voice, heart to heart, eyeball to eyeball, phone call to phone call. Do I do texts and Facebook messages? Of course I do. I like to use those to set up the voice to voice. But where we win, we all agreed, was when we talked to people and made the connection and really shared. Because you really understand forever always on a Facebook post or an email. It just doesn't make sense to people. And what I found is that most people are so overwhelmed, they don't know where to start. They don't know what questions to ask. So you meeting with them takes that away. Bridget, do you have anything to add to that?
Amen.
Why don't you just share that?
What?
I said, did you have anything to add to that?
Oh, no, you did great.
So here's a great visual. We fish, we don't hunt. We share, and we let people come to us, right? We share, and we don't, we let them. We don't hunt people down. We just offer. We keep it simple. And I wanted to share a few things of what I do to gain new clients. And we've talked about this before, but this also, many of you told me this was a win. So all I do is when I'm talking to people, when I'm calling, I just say, tell me about your photos. And then I listen. And then I just keep asking questions. I try to tell myself not to tell them about Forever, but ask them questions that'll come back to Forever. How do you feel about your system? What's the best thing about your system? What's the one thing you could change? Or maybe like, how would you feel, knowing that your pictures were, you could share? How would you feel if you knew your pictures were private? Or how would you feel if you knew there was no data mining or no advertising? How would you feel if you had the formate migration or your pictures were guaranteed for your lifetime plus 100 years? And then as soon as they kind of understand, I'll say, if I could buy you coffee or meet you online with screen sharing and show you a way in 15 minutes you could feel this way, would you like to hear more? So if I could show you a way, would you like to hear more? Whatever it is, if I could show you a way, whatever they need, you want to hear more. Get permission to continue. Like I said, people are so overwhelmed and feel helpless. They don't even know how to ask for help. So don't say, let me know if you have any questions, or let me know if you want to hear more. They don't even know what to ask. So your job, keep asking questions. It truly is the answer to connecting with people. We're going to skip this tonight due to time. Bridget, I was just going to have them pick up a piece of paper. So I want you guys to write this down on a piece of paper. I just want you to write ABCs and write all your ABCs down. And now what I was going to do is I was going to just do a real quick exercise, but I'm going to have you do this when you're done, and I'd love to hear your number. So I would like you to write A and think of Amy, B, Becky, C, Cindy, D, and just write down as many people as you can think of that you need to share Forever with as new, or who you need to follow up with, okay? Who do you need to follow up with, or brand new clients in December? Let's finish December 1st and then moving into 2018. And I'd love to know how many names you get out of those 26. So this is something I do all the time. I'll take 5 minutes and just write down names as fast as I can, and then that's my job for the week. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about goal setting in 2018. And one thing I just heard last night was don't think it, ink it, meaning write it down. I want you to think about where you will be in December 2018. I am, where will you be a year from now, okay? Then think about what will you do the same as 2017? Type that in for a ticket. What will you do the same, what worked, and what will you do differently, okay? So what I'm going to show you next is a way to equip your team, your clients, and yourself with one step at a time so you don't overwhelm each other. And then we're going to hear from Lori about how she does exactly this. So here's my client example. What I'm finding is that my clients are struggling to get from where they are to where they want to be, okay? So they cannot figure out what to do in between here, from where they are to where they want to be. So it is our job to meet our clients and our team and yourself. Don't ever forget about yourself. And I want you to think of yourself as a client, because we all are in Forever because we personally use and love these products. So think of yourself where you want to be as a personal use with your photos, and where do you want to be with your business. So what I do with my clients is I have learned that if my clients call me with 6 questions about anything with Forever, what happens is by the end of the phone call, I'm overwhelmed, they're overwhelmed with all these answers. They're still just as confused and don't really know where to go because they, one question led to another, which led to another, which, it kind of turned in circles. And we both kind of hung up the phone going, oh gosh, I don't know if she even knows how to do that any better, organize her photos. So what I found is that I just give my clients one step at a time to do in their 15-minute challenge. And so if I have a client that owns storage, but she's never used it, I talked to this lady a few weeks ago and I said, okay, here's the deal. I'm only going to tell you one thing. And when you're done with that one thing, message me and we'll set up another time to talk and I'll give you the next thing. Because otherwise, if I was trying to tell her how to upload photos and to delete and how to organize and how to share in one photo conversation, she'll forget it all. She won't remember one single thing. So what you need to do is, if this is where your client is at, or if this is where you are at, you need to work on here. So I would told my client, this is how you upload photos. Where are you at? Okay, upload photos from your SD cards. This is how you do it. This is how you do this. This is how you upload photos. This is how you upload photos. Any questions about uploading photos? Nope. Okay, you go get all your photos uploaded, or get 500 uploaded, or whatever that number is, 5,000, and then message me and call me back, okay? And then now I'm going to talk to you about deleting. Okay, you got the pictures there, they're safe, they're good, right? Now I'm going to talk about how these are a couple different ways to delete the unnecessary photos, or the duplicates, or they're the ones that look really similar. You know, you take 5 of it, and I'll keep 1. So I talk about deleting. I talk about the importance of deleting. And I say, okay, you know how to delete? You know how to delete from your phone? You know how to delete from the computer? Okay, when you went through all your pictures and deleted, then I want you to call me back. Do you see how that allows her to do that without feeling overwhelmed? But more importantly, it doesn't overwhelm me, right? Do you understand? Does that make sense? So you can write where you want to be at the end of 2018 with you and your personal photos. And then I think because I'm a special ed teacher, I broke down everything for kids for, you know, lots of goals. Break it down in tiny steps and get to your next step, and then ask what your next thing is. Here's another one. Maybe this one uses her forever storage. Now it's maybe, do you know how to share photos and invite other people to see your pictures? Then show her just how to share. Who could she share with? How is she going to share? How can she share on her phone with her app? How does she do this? Okay, now she knows how to share. Now call me back. Okay, what pictures would you like to get in your hands? Which pictures would you like on your coffee table? Okay, does that make sense? You kind of keep going up the ladder. Same with a team member. You own storage and you use it. Have you tried media conversion? Go do that, then call me back. Have you ever created a book in print? Try that. You know, make a gift in Artisan. Join my Moving Forward group. Now, this is just examples. Yours might be like this. It might be flip-flop. You set the steps. You help your clients set up the steps based on them. Everyone is going to be different. I'll put this out as a PDF, as a blank PDF visual, more like this. I want you to talk about where you're starting, how high will you climb, okay? And we're going to meet our clients, our team, and ourselves personally and with our business to fill up to the 2018. I think it's so important to fill this out and think about it, because I promise you, with even doing these steps in 15 minutes a day, you can make a huge difference if you commit now to stepping up the ladder. I'm sure, I am not going to lie when I say a lot of you are overwhelmed as well. Talk to your upline leader and figure out what this next step is. Don't try to go to here. You need to go all the way. You need to not jump all the steps. You need to go here. And you know what? A lot of times you know what to do. You just need someone else to kind of confirm that with you. Don't be afraid to talk to us. Okay, real quick, Forever is doing some fast forwards in Forever every Thursday. Please take a look at that. I want to get through these next few slides. And also fast forward with your clients. Challenge your clients, whichever one of these that speak to you, the 15-minute a day challenge. Does that speak to you? Finish in 4 with Forever Print, Mom and Me. Calling up your team and doing that ladder with them. Print out the ladder, help them fill it in. Are you going to set up a Click Club? Tell us in the chat box, get a ticket for this. Are you going to do a No Frills event? Which one of these are you going to do to move forward into 2018 with a bang? That's what we want to know. We want to know what we can do. So Lori, I would love for you to come up and share about your notebook and how that is working for you as the notebook queen. Let's see. Can you start 6?
Okay. Yep. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Tell Sherry everyone's loving, liking, wowing the visual of the steps. Awesome.
Good.
Hi, Lori.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Lori.
Okay. Go ahead.
I was just going to edify you and tell everyone how amazing you are and how your follow-up notebook has changed your business in the last 6 months. So go ahead, take it away, Lori.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, I found myself having sticky notes everywhere, on my computer, in my car, in my purse, and we have sticky notes at vendor shows and notes everywhere. And I'm like, okay, I can't remember who I talked to, who I messaged, who replied to, Facebook post or whatever. So I got myself a notebook and I keep track in the notebook. So every time I talk to somebody, somebody likes something I share, anything. Anytime I make contact with anybody, I put it in this notebook. Okay, and it might be Monday, I might have that person in the notebook. And then Tuesday, I might have another person in the notebook, but maybe that following week, I would have those people back in the notebook. So when all you guys say that it takes 7 times, every time I heard that 7 times, oh my God, okay, no. Like, I'm not going to talk to somebody 7 times. Literally, you have to talk to somebody 7 times.
Touches, 7 touches.
So,
yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, it really takes that many times to talk to somebody. And I just couldn't remember who I talked to or who, left me a message. And so I use this notebook. I carry it around with me. It's in my purse. It's everywhere I go. It's like a calendar. Now I don't have sticky notes.
Right?
Yes.
It's the green for everyone. The lime green for everyone. Yep.
And I'm actually almost full. Right. Yep. And so now I don't have sticky notes everywhere, so, and I just want to say, I talk to every single person that I run into. If it's at a hockey game, at the dentist office, whoever is sitting beside me, I talk to them about forever. And you guys know me. I work in surgery. My clients are all sleeping. I don't have anybody. So, I mean, to get up and to get out of my comfort zone has been really hard. But you know what? It's made me just feel so good, and that I can do it. And I can't, like Sherry said, I can't be scared anymore. What am I nervous about? If they tell me no, it's okay. It's okay. They don't hate me. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because they said no. So you just totally get out of that comfort zone.
Rhonda. Tell us about your follow-up with Rhonda and how that changed.
Okay, so I was at a vendor show and I met another vendor, and she had no idea what Forever was, and she had a very personal story that just touched me. She lost her son and her dad, I think within like 3 months and in the same year. And her story touched me so hard because she said that everybody would make fun of her because she took so many pictures all the time. And once those people were gone, they were so thankful that they had all these pictures of those two. And I tell you what, Rhonda has totally been my lifesaver in this business because she shared with me the thing about cinch sharing. And I don't know if you guys all know what that is, but it's like scheduling posts to go on Facebook at certain times. And I thought to myself, okay, if I can get Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime for my family, I can get this cinch share for my business. And I tell you what, having this cinch share and having these posts go up automatically and I don't have to do a dang thing but set them to go has made me have so much more time with my family.
Lori, you are an example.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I love what Lori uses the Facebook posts that Forever gives us each month in the mean. So the work is done, right, Lori?
Right. Yep. I use everything on Facebook, everything that's on the training website, all the memes. It's just that I have it all scheduled to go so that I don't have to sit and take time away from my family in the evening and do it. I just have it all ready to go. Because that was what I struggled with. I work all day long. I come home, run kids all night, get home at 9 o'clock, and we're all finally home. And then I would sit on the computer and post stuff. And it was like, okay, now I'm taking away from bedtime and bath and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. So Rhonda told me about the Cinch share, and I was like, oh my God, this is totally what I need.
And Cinch is C-I-N-C-H share. Like it's just a cinch.
Yes.
It's a cinch. You can get it done in a cinch. Cinch share.
Yep.
And it is a $10 monthly fee. I've had several people in my life using it if they have multiple Facebook events going, because then they don't have to sit there live and they just pre-schedule it. It's not going to be for everyone. I have chosen not to use it yet because I like to change things. I'm too impulsive. But Lori, who's working full-time and busy, I'm at my computer in front of my, Facebook most often. And so for me, it's easier just a quick post and to schedule a time. So find what personality and the tools. And what I love about what you just shared is you're finding ways to work smarter. Your notebook, you've got a system. You've got a system for Facebook. Find the system that works for you, and it may be different for everybody. Lori, we are so happy for you, and I know you're going to be on that trip, and you're going to be in the top 13. I just know it because you have a goal, you know where you're going, and you will get there. So awesome. Thanks so much, Lori, for sharing.
I thank you, Lori, so much, and that kind of leads me right into the next is, what is your tracking system? And what I found is through the years, I've changed my system, but what I find so many of my team is they don't even start a system because they don't know which one's the best one for them. And what I want to encourage you to tell you is you'll never find the best system for you the first time you try a system, because what you have to do is you have to try something and then you have to tweak it and then you try it and then you tweak it till it fits you, because everyone I talk to has done something different. So I want you to start a tracking system today, tonight, tomorrow, and it's not going to be the best one. Maybe you have nothing. Maybe you start with Post-its. Do something, and then keep tweaking it till you find the one that is right for your personality and for you in general. Real quickly, we got to throw through these last few slides, but these are just kind of review, but I do have some samples to show you. I love this quote: if you don't like where you're at, move. You are not a tree. So says it how it is, right? So here's the compensation plan, which is fantastic, on our training page. I would love for you to watch that if you haven't. That starts January 1. But remember, everything we do in 2017 really does matter, because our comp plan sales go off of the 12-month total for your personal sales. Here's your personal sales for all months. So what you do in December is going to be added into the whole year of 2017 to tell you what percentage you are going to be making on your personal sales. So you need to really know that December matters. So look where you are. Add up January through December 2017 and see where you're at. I certainly don't want anyone to be at 5,990 to end the year, right? We want to get you up to 6,000. So look where you're at. Please watch that webinar and let us know if you have any questions. If you live in Wisconsin, this is what we look like right now, and we want to give you some Valentine ideas, because now we are starting to plan for Valentine's Day, and we are starting to plan for spring weddings and things like that. That's what we're making for, right? Okay, so I always want to shop for myself. This is certainly not the picture of image I like to do. Almost everything is me with short hair, and then there's where I end. So let's look at some ideas for Valentine's Day. Marlisa Lund made these for her husband's business for a trip, and I love them, so I made them for Pam and I. These are luggage tag ornaments. How cute are those? So I made Pam one and myself one. So those are really cute, so you can make luggage tags. Maybe you know a business that takes incentive trips and you can make them. These are not new, but this is the time to think about Valentine's. You know what I love about these for my walls is that in January, I take down all my Christmas decorations, and my walls and house look really boring and empty. So this is the time then to pull out these canvases to make your walls smile again. These are great for wedding gifts. Maybe you have some weddings coming up, or they're perfect for Valentine's Day. Everyone married or that has a significant others, this is perfect. It's a dry erase board. Use a dry erase marker. They make great gifts. They're really fun to write back and forth notes to your husband from your nightstand. So really great Valentine's Day gift on a dry erase panel, I believe. Do your walls smile at home? I mean, I just feel like I want my walls to smile with pictures of me, not art from the store. So make your walls smile. This is a great time for calendars. Are you going to have a calendar event? Did you make your calendars? If you're behind, why not make your calendar 2018 or February 2018 to February 2019. Why not? So then every year you have that extra month, so you don't have to stress about making your calendar in December when life is crazy. Make your calendar in January and make it go from February to February. I think they're perfect. These little desk calendars are great. Literally, they could take minutes because all you do need is 12 photos, right? Graduation, it's not too early to talk about who do you know that is a graduating senior. This is the time to make grad invites or offer. Get on their list to call you when they're ready to make grad invites. This is the time to do it and help them make stuff for their party and make books. This is the time, not in April to make books. Now is the time. Who can you gift forever storage to? It's really for everyone. If you still need a gift for a hard to buy person, why not gift forever storage to somebody? You know, you can get it in 2 seconds. It's just a quick, there's nothing, you've got plenty of time. There's no shipping. Maybe you could throw some pictures in there, even if it's 50 pictures. So when they open it up on Christmas, they already have some pictures in there, and maybe you could download the app without, my mom wouldn't even notice if I put an app on her phone. So maybe you could put the app on her phone. But think ahead. Could this be a Mother's Day or Father's Day gift? Maybe you combine with siblings or cousins if it's more than you typically would spend. With 10% off, this is definitely still a great gift. It's the only time an empty box is going to bring tears of gift an empty box for Mother's Day or Valentine's Day or Father's Day. Any spring event coming up, this is a gift that is really important for them to get the ball rolling before that media sits there for another month. But let's get it going. All right, we are going to skip through these because it is the end of the hour and we're 5 minutes over, not too bad. Final entry, if you haven't entered what you're going to do, a lot of you have already done this, so you do not need to say it again, but thank you, Madeline, for watching tickets. There's no wrong way to go as long as you take a step forward and move forward with us. So we want you to finish December strong. We hope you gave you some ideas for that last week. We want to move into 2018 doing what works, keeping it fun, keeping it simple. We don't recreate the wheel. Share what you love and just offer and talk to people. You really, really won't regret it. I hope you got some takeaways from today's call. And just know that Facebook, we know it's not perfect, but Facebook is our main source of communication. Are you on your senior execs page? Okay, so make sure you do not need to be on all of our pages. We share ideas. Please make sure that you're on your senior exec page. Make sure you're checking in every couple days. If you're not really big on Facebook, just look at your senior exec page. We're posting the most important stuff. So stay there. If you can't do anything else, just check there and participate. Honest to goodness, like I said, it's so fun when you guys comment. I'll tell you, it brings directly tears to my eyes when you guys comment and play along with my silliness. I loved that. The thing I posted on Sunday with making the funny sentence, because otherwise I feel like I'm talking to myself, and that is just simply not fun. So huge thank you to Bridget and her team and Lori for your partnership in tonight's webinar. Again, here's the step. We will get that image out to you, but we want you to be in success mode. And whatever success looks like to you is what we want it to be. We want this top to be your goals, and we're happy to help you along the way. And that may be different than mine, and that's okay. So I want you to be confident to help break down your clients and your team members and your business and your personal photos all in the steps in 2018. So at the end of next year, when we're on our December webinar, you're going to say, you know what, I made it. I made it to the top, and think about where you can go to the next tab. So let's draw 5 winners. Madeline, if you could draw those, please. Let's see.
Okay, can you hear me?
The biggest hit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Madeline.
You can? Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you for your comments and replying, everybody. This was really fun. I don't know if anyway, it's super fun. Okay. First winner here is April. And then Sherry, when you were doing something in there about the first person to post winner, the first person to post follow-up.
Yes.
That was also April. So I don't know if that's different, but
awesome.
Anyway, so she's won twice or whatever you want to do there. And then I've drawn Sky and Tina, lots of tickets in there. Way to go, Tina, and Chris and Gail.
Awesome. All right, we'll get that out. This goes along with picking, it's heavy phone for us too. Remember that heavy phone that Madeline thought she had hunger pains? Successful people have fears, successful people have doubts, and successful people have worries. They just don't let those feelings stop them. And if that is not Madeline to a T, I don't know who it is, because she's certainly successful, and she was telling us she had doubts. Don't waste this hour. Do not jump on these calls for an hour and then do nothing. Set one thing into action, or you might as well not even join on, okay? Take one thing and put it into action and make a difference in why you're on these calls and spend this time. And we thank you. We thank you. We love this. Remember her? She's still in there. She's waiting. She's still in there inside you waiting. Let's go get her. Let's do it. Let's make 2018 the one to remember. Thank you so much for being on tonight. And we did that. And have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Bridget.